I am the great Cornholio. I will not talk to the dead body. It is time for another episode of this garbage. Aren't you happy that you get to watch this crap? I mean, if last episode's commentary felt very poor. I haven't watched that episode back yet. Probably will later. I don't know. Every time, like, the few times that I've actually gone back and watched an episode, I thought it was funny, but I'm also, you know, biased. It's because it's my own stuff, so maybe, like, maybe I just like very bad crap. And the Song of Slime to open the door of slime, using the Ocarina of Slime in the Temple of Slime. I like to replace the word time of slime. I also like to replace the word thank with stank. So thank you very much for joining me yet again in another one of these poor audio quality commentaries of one of my favorite games. It's also one of your favorite games, most likely. It's one of the favorite games of most people out there. And then you have the, like, the edgelords who are like, Majora's Mask is better. It's like, stank, isn't that? Dot dot dot. It's that legendary blade! The Master Sword! That's a pretty cool looking sword. One of the most iconic swords ever. You know what's another really iconic sword? Frostmourne. Oh, that is like the most gorgeous sword ever. Arthas was the best character of all of the whole Warcraft series. And they'd done him dirty in Shadowlands. Yeah, excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. He's pretty cool. I still have that action figure somewhere. Nice and safe, nice and safe. I wonder if that's worth any money. A new voice. Oh no. Stank. Oh, wake up. Stank the chosen one. This is gonna be a shitty voice for the rest of this guy, huh? Maybe I'll try varying voices. Dude, this guy has some epic facial hair. Dude, I've been asleep for 7 years. Pretty. Look at this guy. He's got. I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. I hate what they did with Tears of the Kingdom with the sages. It sucked. This is the Chamber of Sages, inside the Temple of Light. Yeah, this voice sucks. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm. It is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. Yes, no, the Master Sword, the evil destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of slime, was the final key to the sacred realm. Stank, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Oh, handsome boy. Aren't you a good-looking little young man? So spry, so youthful. The Master Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. I want to touch your blade, young one. Only one worthy of the title of Hero of Slime can pull it from the pedestal of slime. However, you're too young to be the hero of time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. 7 years I watched you sleep. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the hero of time. Well, do you understand your destiny? I wonder what happens if I say no. Probably more talking, so no. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, Mr. Dorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm and taint it with his dirty fingers. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence even in this sacred realm, this realm of sacredness, this most sacred of realms, namely this chamber of sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the hero of time. The hero of time, chosen by the Master Sword. Alright, enough talking already, come on. Keep my spirit with you. And find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. Finally! Oh my god. Old man. These things were always cool looking. Wish, you know what would have been cool if they had like little metal coins, like of these, like this, you know, the size of like a quarter would be fine. I'd love to have those. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. This is not doing my voice any favors. Oh, what kind of name should Sheik have? Name. Voice. The choice of voice. Stank, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. I don't know why, because you could just easily use the slingshot and boomerang anyway. Let's get out of here. This is boring. Alright, man, the boys are in town. Sup, brah? Sup, brah? I've been waiting for you, man. Hero of time. Where evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages, who dwell in the 5 temples, brother. One in a deep forest, nice and deep, with the boys. One on a high mountain, the towering pillar. One under a vast lake, like under all the boys. One within the house of the boys, and one inside the goddess of the sand. Together with the hero of time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down my people, the Sheikah, the Bros. I'm Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary hero of time. the bro of time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 bros. One bro is waiting for the time of awakening in the Forest Temple. The sage is a bro I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. I said she, even though I've been saying bro, but that's okay, because she could still be a bro, you know? Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But, if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Stank? Sure. There's a lot of bro stuff going on in this town. Land. Yeah, those are still pretty. I want to get into 3D modeling. I tried it once. Followed a guide. It was actually going really well. And I made like a torso of a hot chick. And it looked great. But I gave up because the something weird happened with the meshes or the polygons or whatever you call them, and I couldn't fix it. No matter how hard I tried to fix it, it just wouldn't fix, and I still have no idea what the heck was going on with that. So I just gave up. Yeah, I should go back to it at some point. Actually, you know what? Let's go get the horse first. The horse, the horse. You like horses, don't you? Horses are pretty cool. Very pretty. Oh yeah, so Arthas is a total bro if you haven't noticed. Shadowlands was a terrible expansion for World of Warcraft that completely ruined Arthas. I mean, I don't really think there was any real way to actually not ruin the character, quite frankly. I mean, like, he had built up such a legendary status that I think no matter what you did, it was gonna suck. What kind of voice should this guy have? I'm running out of voices. There are some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch, but don't be ridiculous. That guy, Talon, was weak. I, the hardworking Ingo, poured so much into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Grandendorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. You know, I've heard people say, well, yeah, Ingo was the hard-working one. He earned the ranch. It's like, he didn't own it, though. That's not his place. You know, he was just an employee. If he didn't like it, he could have either quit or... You know, it's like, yeah, maybe Talon was a crappy boss, but, you know, Talon still owned the ranch and was able to afford an employee to do the work for him. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf. These voices are melding into each other. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? One of these gallant creatures? These muscly, rippling beasts of burden? Pay me 10 rupees and you can ride. Ride. You want to hear how to ride? Sure. Nope. Thank you so much. Hehe. Yeah. He deserved a better voice. And now I can summon the horse. Alright, so I've tried different things to kind of speed this process up, but nothing seemed to work. So basically, what I usually do is I just say, when you want to dismount, stop and press A. Hey, young man, do I know you? I just felt as though I've seen you somewhere before. If you use El Talkating, you can talk to me from horseback. Are you ready to go home so soon? No. Tisk tisk, when your time is up, I'll kick you out of here. That's a good voice, I like that. So basically, I just say, yeah, just wait out the time. Because I've tried to speed it up, and instead of speeding it up, I've slowed it down. I also think that guy might have a weird thing for horses, talking about muscles and whatnot. What's up with that? This is good music. I love the white mane. Very pretty. And the white fetlocks. That's what the hair at the hooves of some horses have hair like Clydesdales. Hey, time up, young man. You only pay 10 rupee. You've played long enough. Pay me 10 rupee and you can ride. Okay, now I summon Horsey. Oh, and before anyone tries to say that accent is racist, I've heard actual people with that accent. So it's not racist, it's just real. Now we talk to him. Ooh, nice pose. You're getting better. How about a little race with me? One lap around the corral with that horse. Let's make a little wager. Say 50 rupee. Do it. Do it! Do it now! Come on! Kill me! That's okay, so... Oh. That's actually the first time I've actually gotten ahead of him immediately. Usually I just wait until this spot right here where I overtake him. But that was pretty cool. Because usually what happens is he gets too close to the fence and I get just blocked out. Look at that. Yeah. First try. Show! If the great Ganondorf found out about this humiliation, I must restore honor. How about another race? If you win, you can keep the horse. So that's usually what happens. I get just completely shut out. And this is where I overtake him. And you might say, well, what about your carrots? You're running low on carrots. You just get in front of them and block them. Now you are the one that blocks. Huzzah! Hey, if I can do British and Southern accents, I should be able to do any accent I want. What's up with that horse? Is that a Epona? How did you tame that wild horse right on my nose? I was going to present that horse to the great Ganondorf, but I bet on a race and lost. Shit. Ha ha ha. As I promised, I'll give a horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. You are now my slave. You are now my supple young slave boy. And if Epona was a male horse, he would have just rubbed his nuts all over the top of Ingo's head. Just give him a big old hot dog slap. Lombardi slap. Alright, now that I got the horse, I'm gonna get the hook shot. Because as much as I would like to start hunting big Poes, I unfortunately require the bow. Check it out, I'm slapping her ass. Yeah, take it, baby. And before it got dark, oh yeah. And here we go. Mr. Pinkus and Mr. Stinkus are here. I don't even remember the voices I gave for them. Whoa! Look at this guy. Ever since he escaped from Hyrule Castle Town, he's become even more timid. Oh, okay then. I tell you, I saw him. I saw the ghostly figure of Dompai, the gravekeeper, sinking into his grave. It looked like he was holding some kind of treasure. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, sorry about that. I got distracted. I might edit that out. If I don't, oh well. Ah, and now we will take advantage of our first bean. Our little bean grew into a big old weird magic plant. And now we have a new heart container. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the hook shot, get the heart piece, do the song of, get the Song of Storms, and then, sorry, I'm distracted. I screw this race up a lot. So I'm kind of focusing. This is actually going, never mind. I was going to say it's going surprisingly well. I usually run into fireballs a lot more than that. Okay, thank you. Navi's yelling at me again. You ever watch Keeping Up Appearances? This is the Bouquet residence, the lady of the house speaking. God, that show was great. Old British show. Also, Are You Being Served? That was also another great old British show. Will I make it? Will I make it? Will I make it? I made it, but you can't get the heart piece on your first go. Only... The time of this race was 59 seconds. Young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it actually does sound really cool. Hey, remember when I mentioned how sad I was as a kid when I found out that a boomerang and the hook shot wouldn't work in real life like they do in the game? Yeah. That sucks. And yeah, Navi... Shut the F up, Navi bunghole. You found the shot of hooks. The normal hook shot is so lame, though. How short it is. You really just... You just really don't get what you really needed it to be until you get the long shot in the water temple. And I actually like the water temple, so I'm looking forward to it. And when we get to the water temple, you'll actually get to enjoy a very easy run of it. You might even be able to use it as a guide. In fact, I've actually already uploaded. I've already recorded a video of me doing an optimal water temple run. And I'll upload that at the same time I upload normal commentary run. And another heart piece. Oh yeah. Alright, I feel sorry for this guy. What? You've got an ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget this song. Neither will I love it. hope you can't hear those stupid beeps. And now, stuff's gonna get crazy in here. Whee! Actually seems fun. Alright, now when we go back as a kid and play that song to him, stroking out burnt toast, we'll drain the well. And since we have the boomerang now, when we drain the well, we can get the Skulltulas that I left behind. Oh, here's how I like to kill these guys. Well, I guess it doesn't really show as well with a sword that kills in 2 hits. I'll try and do it again as a kid. Show my optimal way of killing them. Threading the needle of that one, am I right, brothers? Yeah, he likes to throw them depending on your current momentum. So, be mindful of that. That's why rolling like this can be quite dangerous. See? Right in your path. Now, there's a torch up here that you can actually use the hook shot on to skip that part. But the control stick is so terrible that doing that would be a bad idea. And there you go. Navi's probably saying something about the Forest Temple. And what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I think what I'll do is I'm going to go to Death Mountain. I'm going to go to the Lost Woods through Goron City. That seems like a good idea. And then I'll also show you how the bean pad works. Look at these little guys. Hey, you know, the bugs and the Tektites look very similar. I wonder if there's any relation. And with this, you can just jump off right there. And that scratching noise was a gold Skulltula behind a rock. You can technically get that Skulltula before you get the Megaton Hammer to smash the rock, but I'm not gonna bother with that. I think I'll go ahead. Actually, you know what? I won't, because I don't want to do the voice. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. Alright. This guy is a total annoyance to, oh yeah, there's another, I just remembered another, gold Skulltula here that I didn't get as a kid. This guy really sucks. I really hate trying to do this. But I kind of just want to get it out of the way. Navi, the fairy. Oh, you little butthole. You. There you go. Yeah.
How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant.
Hear my name tremble. I am Stank, a hero of the grounds. You're no hero. Stolen valor. What? Your name is also Stank? Then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster and Hero Stank. My dad is Darunia. Do you remember him? Dad named me Stank after you because you're so brave. It's a cool name. I really like it. Stank, you're a hero to us Gorons. I'm so glad to meet you. Speaking of cool names, how many kids out there wish they could have changed the name to like Link or Mario as a kid? I was one of them. I was like, I want to be named Link. Of course, looking back at that now, that's retarded. Please give me your autograph. Sign it to my friend Stank of the Gorons. Oh, I guess it's not a good time to ask you for this. Please help everyone. My dad, Darunia, went to the fire temple. A dragon is inside. If we don't hurry up, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon. Boo-hoo. You'd better try to calm him down if you can. Maybe he'll calm down if you talk to him. What do you want to ask him? Dragon? A long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Volvagia, living in this mountain. Volvagina? I always called it Volvagia. I hear people calling it Volvagia. I don't care. I'm sticking with Volvagia. Because you know what? I tend to have a pretty good track record of pronouncing things correctly. Or at least, that's what I'm telling you. That dragon was very scary. He ate Gorons. Oh, I like this dragon already. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons. Boom! Destroyed it just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true. I know because my dad is a descendant of the hero. Yeah. Tell me about the stinky Gorons. We're not stinky. Everybody was taken to the fire temple. While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. All of them will be eaten by Volvagina. Dad said that Ganondorf has revived Volvagia. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Volvagia. Dad went to the fire temple all by himself to try and save everyone. Please help, Stank. I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic. Dude, this was another part of like childhood wonder. It's like, oh my god, I can now survive like extreme heat inside a volcano and next to lava with this tunic. Oh my god. And then that little kid's just gonna stand there for the rest of the game. Or something. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go ahead and get the teleportation song for the fire temple right now, because why not? One time, one of my favorite things I did was, before even going to the forest temple, before even getting the song, I did all of Ice Cavern as well. Let's do this. Hey, where's your heat-resistant tunic, cheater? It is something that grows over time, a true broship. A feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time when you realize that you can love a bro just like you love a woman. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it, you will know which way to go. And that is the bro. The way of the bro. This song is dedicated to the power of bros. Listen to the bolero of broship. Can you tell we're already experiencing the beginnings of a bromance? I can feel it. Feel it. In my bones. Okay, thank you. And since we're doing this out of sequence, Stank, I'll see you again. In my dreams. See, I'm so hot. Can't handle me, bro. Not yet. You're not ready. Alright, so that's the fire temple over there. And we're not gonna go in there. We're gonna go to the forest. And we got pretty tunic on. Pretty red. I like the red. I think I like the blue more. Even though I like red as a color more. My favorite color is black, though. Yeah, but color, black's not a color, though. I don't care, it's my favorite color. If you don't like it, I don't care. Now, let us go to the forest. Let's take a bomb. Ooh, foggy. Now, what voice should I give this guy?
That melody. Saria plays that song all the time. Do you know Saria? That song. Saria taught that song only to her friends, even though you can hear it right now in the ambience. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him.
Yeah, poor guy. He wasn't such a bad guy after all. Is it still nighttime? It is. As strange as it may seem, this guy only spawns at night. Well, it may not seem strange, but I figured, like, it's in the forest. This guy should just be out and about 24/7. Uno momento, por favor. Sí, señor. I am very sleepy. Let us adventure. Adventure! If I had gone to Lake Hylia and spoke to that scarecrow, I could have summoned the scarecrow to hookshot and skipped this whole part.
From here on, you'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. Use L targeting to always look in the proper direction. So your view so you can see down the next corridor before you turn a corner. Once your view is set, hold down L to sidestep around the corner. That way you won't be surprised by an enemy waiting in ambush.
This part's fun. Kind of disappointing that this is like the only moblins in the whole game. I mean, a lot of people complain about enemy variety in games, like Breath of the Wild. And I'll definitely agree with that. Breath of the Wild needed some more enemies. Tears of the Kingdom did it better, but not better enough. I was also super disappointed Tears of the Kingdom did not have like they added pose, which I was like, that's so cool. But then you find out that the pose are just the pose are a currency. They're not even an enemy. And I'm like, dude, that's lame. Okay. Okay, I guess you really can't. But yeah, I would love to have Pose as an enemy instead of... That was super cool that they did Reed Deads, and the new styling of the Reed Dead was interesting. I think classic Reed Dead's better, but the new Reed Dead were cool. I like them. The Reed Dead Moth Queen thing was stupid though, but cool, still cool. Alright. I hate this guy. If you kill that guy, he'll drop rupees. I'm not gonna bother though. Ooh. Spooky foggy. I like fog. They come in the fog, the mist. Nope, she's not here anymore. It has been 7 years. She probably changed her favorite spot. Sup, bro? Fancy meeting you here. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. Like, nostalgia in the original, like, Greek word for it meant, like, painful memory. And it's like, yeah, because you think, like, oh man, I wish I could go back to that. That was such a good time. But it's gone forever. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. Just like I was talking about nostalgia. In order to come back here again, play the minuet of Forest. More like the minuet of Broest. As in the broest of minuets. You have learned the minuet of Forest. Forrest Gump. Stank. I'll see you again. I'm always watching you, bro. Dude. That guy's weird. Alright. I'm gonna go in here. Actually, can I jump on here? No. Oh, hey, look, I fell through the ground. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna shave. And I will bid farewell.